He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's Josh Naylor.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That's out to center field. Taveras puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags up for third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
The center field.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
There's a strike.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one there. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Ramirez stands at third with one gone in the inning. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Taveras going back some more. Can't get there. Base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-1. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Eovaldi checks the runner, and he's back in safely. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 0-2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. One out and a runner at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Swings and misses. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And that's outside. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way outside, and it gets away. Laureano up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 2 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Robbie Grossman.
Williams back to work. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Here's Leody Taveras. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. That one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Nobody out, runner at first. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. That one's in there, 0-1. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's to third. And it gets by him.
Batting it. The left fielder, number 32.
So up next, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Fouled off. He was late.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Grossman on second. Smith at first. One gone. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. In comes the run from second. We are tied at 2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Austin Hedges in the box now. Takes strike 1. Good defender. He's been in. Rolled to short. Could be 2. Slings to second. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the rookie right fielder, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
The wind and the pitch. Ripped into left center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a leadoff double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Cam.
There's Cam Gallagher. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. Ball one, no strikes.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. And you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen.
And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 3-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering misses badly for ball one. And the 1-0. In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. He doubled home a run in his first AB. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. The 1-0. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
There's the strike at the knees. That's off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 so far. There's a line drive to left field. And there's a base hit. Gallagher around third. He will score. And they lead by 2. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. Guardians 4 and the Rangers 2. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wind of the pitch. Fouled off down the right side. And the 0-2. And there's a ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That misses. And that's ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Simeon gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a 4-pitch walk.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Now 1-1. And a count 1-2. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Base hit into the outfield. Coming around third is Simeon. He'll score, and they trail by 1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Garver in the box now. Takes strike 1. He hit into a double play his first time up. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. Jimenez with a relay throw in there safely. Now it's Robbie Grossman. Singled and scored his first time. In there for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is fouled back.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Leody Taveras. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, down the line, and it's foul. Here's the 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
That one the other way. Arias. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Laureano comes up to hit.
The center fielder, Laureano.
Eovaldi back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taveras hauls it in for the out. One down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jimenez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
The 1-0. Good eye right there. And that one missing low. 3-0 down. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike one. Jimenez, the base runner at first with one out. That misses the zone. Ball one. That's down and in. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And the throw gets away. And here it comes. That one off the mark, and the count's full.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And he walked him.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So digging in, Will Brennan doubled his first time up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Flied out his first time. That's a little bit low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
One out, base is full. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Down fly ball to right center. Taveras settles under it. drops into the glove. Both runners tagging from second and third. To third, not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cam Gallagher. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals, and misses inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Corners are occupied with two down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carter settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to inning number 4. It's the Guardians 5 and the Rangers 3. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 4th, and now Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
And a pitch. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Evan Carter.
Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat. And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
That one's in there, 0-1. That one pushed foul. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Austin Hedges now. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Yo, 1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1.
That clips the corner. Liner, base hit. So Marcus Semien now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Now back.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Marcus Semien. He swings and fouls one off. Hedges off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is popped up. Naylor gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're still down 5-3. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 4th, now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next one in the dirt. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Kicks and deals. Popped up to the left, into foul ground.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Jose Ramirez digs in now. First pitch, not close. And the 1-0. Popped up. Seager puts it away, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22.
Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They say it went. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it's out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3.
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. And the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the third out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now. And welcome back. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Corey Seager. The right-hander back to work. That one missed.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Next offering is down low. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. His 32nd of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-4.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Next to hit, Nathaniel Lowe. The wind of the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So next to hit for Texas, Mitch Garver. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. First offering misses the mark. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Next up for Texas, Robbie Grossman. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Third out. The Rangers do get one back on the long ball. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Martin Perez.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Runner on the go. Comebacker to the mound. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
Well, does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Step off throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Hard ground ball, base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
Didn't make
batting.
quality
Yes,
contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
Cam Gallagher getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that's outside. And now the lefty off the plate, and it's 2-2. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Seager, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 7-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Leody Taveras. Taveras measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The wide to kick the pitch. In the air to left down the line. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Righty delivers. Going to count 1-2.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Carter in the box again, takes a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
To the right side. Toss to Naylor. That's out number 3. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Guardians 7 and the Rangers 4. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen.
And he deals. Stephen Kwan, pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were 2 really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And there's a foul ball. 2-1 now. To the right side, Simeon. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ramirez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch inside. And the count even 1-1. This to third. Over to Lowe. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22.
And up next for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball right back to the mound. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Now, welcome back. Here's the catcher, Austin Hedges. Angel De Los Santos takes over on the mound.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Then there's 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Marcus.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Simeon. Ripped into right center, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And there's the strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. That one inside, and it's 2-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That's in there, and it's 2-2.
Full there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Arias hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Low.
And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 3. And there's the strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
0-2 now. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Rangers lead 1, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder,
Perez back to work. And there's a ball. And that's in there at the knees. And a pitch. Pulls that one foul. And now it's 1-2. On the ground. Sends it to first. And Laureano is retired.
the second baseman,
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Now the third baseman, Tyler Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. That to right. Grossman makes the catch, and that's the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back here in Cleveland, and now the DH, Mitch Garver. The wind of the pitch. That's to third, and foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. And that just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
The 1-2. Hot shot to third. Freeman tossed to first. 1 up, 1 down. Robbie Grossman now at the plate. Nick Sandlin comes on now.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Strike 2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Reaching for it and brings it in. back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And takes low for ball 1. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And delivers outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the pitch. Up the middle. Can't field it cleanly.
The batter, the catcher.
So man aboard. Now it's going to be Cam Gallagher. Right side, Grossman under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Way high.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, left side. Carter pulls it in on the run. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. That's a strike. 0-1. Sandlin, in his second season, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So up next, Evan Carter. Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first. And they're down to their last out.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges stands in. Right side, hard hit. On to first. Ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long